step into a world where architecture dreams boldly and lives beautifully. In Future Framed, we explore how modern luxury houses are no longer just places to live, but carefully designed ecosystems of beauty, technology, and purpose. From foundation to finish, this is the future framed in glass, steel, and soul. Luxury in modern homes isn't simply about opulence anymore. It's about intentional design, seamless functionality, and a deep connection to the surrounding environment. Today's elite dwellings blend minimalist elegance with smart tech, wellness features, and sustainability to create something truly meaningful and breathtaking. What defines the modern luxury house is the effortless marriage of form and function. Clean lines and geometric purity meet livability and comfort, proving that style doesn't need to sacrifice usability. Every angle, window, and wall is engineered to enhance both aesthetics and daily life. Bold silhouettes, cantilevered forms, and expansive glazing define the new wave of luxury design. These homes feel more like futuristic pavilions than traditional residences. Architects are thinking forward, creating structures that frame the landscape while shaping how we experience time, space, and light. Top-tier modern luxury homes are designed to blur boundaries between inside and out. Whether perched on a coastal cliff, embedded in a hillside, or set amid desert dunes, these structures are molded to their environments, absorbing natural light, capturing breezes, and honoring their land. Today's modern luxury homes embrace a palette that is both restrained and rich. Polished concrete, brushed steel, warm wood, and honed stone form tactile experiences. These aren't just finishes, they're emotional touchpoints, connecting residents with their space through material storytelling. Walls of glass aren't just a trend, they're a philosophical statement. They symbolize openness, connection, and clarity. The most exquisite modern homes use floor-to-ceiling glass expanses not just for views, but to bring the changing light, sky, and seasons into the everyday. At the pinnacle of modern luxury is intelligent living. Homes are now equipped with intuitive systems that manage lighting, climate, security, and even mood. Voice commands and apps control everything from window shades to fireplaces, elegantly embedded into design, never obtrusive. Open floor plans have matured into flowing spatial narratives. Gone are closed doors and rigid room designations. In their place, vast living galleries, double-height ceilings, and uninterrupted sightlines that make even modest footprints feel monumental and serene. In modern luxury houses, the kitchen becomes sculpture. With sleek cabinetry, concealed appliances, and grand islands clad in stone or quartz, it's a hub of sophistication. It's not just where meals are made, it's where design and lifestyle come together in culinary clarity. Luxury bedrooms now channel spa-like calm, blending soft textiles, seamless storage, and organic materials. Oversized windows invite daylight and starlight, while curated lighting and calming palettes promote rest and reflection. These are spaces where serenity is the ultimate status symbol. Forget functional, today's bathrooms are immersive retreats. Think freestanding tubs with panoramic views, rainfall showers clad in natural stone, and vanities that float like art installations. The modern luxury bath isn't just a place to refresh, it's a place to reconnect with self. Furnishings in these homes are more than functional, they're curated objects of design. Custom pieces, sculptural lighting, and tactile surfaces converge into a cohesive vision. Interior design is no longer an afterthought but an extension of the architectural language. High-end modern homes now incorporate wellness spaces, gyms, meditation rooms, saunas, and cold plunge pools, designed with tranquility in mind. It's not just about aesthetics, it's about supporting holistic well-being through architecture and intention. Work from home changed the game, and luxury homes responded. Private studies and offices are now tailored havens of productivity and calm, complete with natural light, integrated tech, and architectural acoustics that turn remote work into a daily retreat. Exterior spaces are treated with the same precision as interiors. Think outdoor living rooms with fire features, infinity edge pools, al fresco kitchens, and sunken lounges. These zones extend the home's elegance into the open air, creating total spatial cohesion. Modern luxury means curated greenery, sculptural trees, native grasses, and minimal water features placed with precision. These landscapes aren't wild, they're crafted to mirror the home's clean lines and refined aesthetic, yet remain welcoming and warm. Lighting is no longer an accessory, it's architectural. Ambient LEDs, recessed fixtures, and sculptural pendants define zones, dramatize textures, and transition spaces from day to night. Light becomes both function and poetry in the modern luxury home. This isn't about stark white boxes, it's about thoughtful restraint. Every object earns its place. Every element has purpose. Luxury minimalism celebrates the quiet power of precision, where the absence of excess becomes the most eloquent expression of refinement. Eco-consciousness is no longer an add-on, it's integral. Geothermal systems, solar arrays, and water recycling are becoming standard features. Green roofs and energy-efficient materials align sustainability with sophistication, proving that luxury can, and must, respect the planet. Whether it's an ocean horizon, mountain silhouette, or city skyline, the view is often the crown jewel of these homes. Architects strategically frame these vistas, creating living paintings that shift with each hour, season, and glance. The arrival moment is choreographed to captivate. Driveways unfold into grand entries with oversized pivot doors, landscaped courtyards, and dramatic overhangs. These portals set the tone. Modern luxury begins before you even step inside. No longer just a space for cars, modern garages are climate-controlled, beautifully lit showcases for automotive art. With polished concrete floors and glass walls, they become part of the home's aesthetic narrative. The smartest luxury homes are also the quietest. Tech integrates silently, hidden sensors, motion-based lighting, climate zones. Everything works together in a frictionless, almost magical dance of modern convenience. Home theaters double as family lounges. Game rooms convert into party hubs. Flexibility is key in these residences. Spaces evolve with your needs, without sacrificing elegance or cohesion. Some modern luxury houses are more than homes, they're collectible masterpieces by world-renowned architects. With distinctive lines and philosophies, they become legacy properties, passed through generations not just for value, but for vision. Japanese Zen, Scandinavian simplicity, Brazilian brutalism, global inspirations shape the modern luxury aesthetic. These homes borrow the best from every corner of the globe, yet remain utterly unique in their execution. Modern luxury homes aren't built for trends, they're built for time. With timeless materials, enduring layouts, and adaptable tech, these structures will remain icons long after the fashion fades. In the pinnacle of modern luxury living, nothing is accidental. Every detail, every finish, every light beam is curated to elevate daily life. These homes remind us that luxury is not just what we own, but how we live. The future of luxury isn't coming. It's already here, living, breathing, and waiting for us to step inside. Future Framed celebrates this moment in design evolution, where architecture becomes art and lifestyle becomes legacy. Welcome to the Pinnacle. Welcome home.